Hey guys, this is Ed from Your Michigan Compass. If you didn't catch our last video, be sure to go back and watch that first. This video is a continuation of our trip at Cedar Point, and you want to catch the first half first because there's some great content there as well as in this video. So without further ado, come join us for part 2 of Cedar Point.
Built back in 1978, the Gemini is a classic dueling coaster with red and blue coasters. You race against each other to see who can cross the finish line first. And the best thing about this ride, each train carries 30 passengers, so the line moves really quick. Sometimes there isn't even enough people to run both trains, so it's always a walk-on.
And right across from the Gemini is Camp Snoopy, and there's all kinds of activities in here for the kids. We're just going to take a quick look around and see what's in here. They do have a little mini Snoopy coaster, and at one point in time, I believe that mini Snoopy coaster was called the Gemini Junior. backing up from Snoopyland, Top Thrill Dragster, which is unfortunately closed for this season. We had some technical problems and it will not be open until next year at the earliest. But let me tell you guys, that coaster is up there. Really, really up there. Cedar Point is really stepping it up with the food options, like this barbecue smokehouse. They have got some really nice food places and some great places to eat. I remember coming here when I was a teen, and unfortunately the best you could do for the day was maybe a corn dog and some french fries. This is quite an improvement, I must say. So guys, this is Magnum XL 200. At one point in time, it was the tallest coaster in the world. It is no longer the tallest coaster. There are several others. In fact, Cedar Point topped their record many years ago with Top Thrill Dragster, which is also no longer the tallest. But this ride is still amazing because the scenery when you're up there is just incredible. You can see the whole park up from the top, and you get a great view as you travel around and turn around at the beach. Such a fun ride. And here's another coaster I have not been on in years. It is Iron Dragon, and we are getting in line right now to go ride it. If you look up there, you can see that the trains actually hang from the track. So guys, we just got off Iron Dragon, and what a blast that was. It was a good time for sure. And also, I didn't mention earlier, so guys, we did ride Maverick, and it was an absolute blast. I gotta let you know, it was probably my favorite coaster of the day. Reason being, plenty of airtime. I mean, that coaster was awesome. You just never knew which way you were gonna turn, or which way you were gonna go up, down, left, right, bank to the right, bank to the left. Incredible coaster, loved it. I also like Steel Vengeance. I gotta say, it was an awesome coaster, but a little bit rough at points. A little bit too much at different points in time. I think my favorite part of that ride was the rolls. Doing the Heartline rolls, that was incredible, absolutely incredible. I wish they would have done that on Maverick, because I think that would have been awesome, but both really just awesome rides. If I had to pick one or the other, Maverick for the win. And this one right here is Val Raven. Val Raven is one of those drop coasters with what I refer to as stadium seating. Here's another drop over here. See if we can catch that before they go. There it is. Coming through a loop over here. And right over the top. And it looks like that coaster is 8 people wide. That is kind of unique. Here goes Val Raven coming up for its first vertical drop. Now, I'm not going to ride this ride, and the reason being, I have heard many people talk about how bad the restraints are on here, saying that it's very rough with the restraints and it was not a very comfortable ride because of that. I'm going to skip this one. We'll see what happens. Maybe that'll change in the future. It looks like fun, but I'm just going to skip this one. All right, this particular ride is called Windseeker. It is definitely not my cup of tea, but my daughter has me talked into going on it, so we're going. Well, guys, I gotta tell you, I was completely wrong about Windseeker. It is such a calming, peaceful ride. Very, very relaxing. I think the music that they played helped a lot. It reminded me a lot of Soarin' in Disney World when you get on the ride and it's playing like this orchestral, like calming and very thematic music. We did hear E.T. before on the ride before we got on. They were playing the E.T. theme song, so we missed that. But still, very, very fun ride. And the views, oh my gosh, amazing. 301 feet tall. So if you get a chance, do it. It's fun. Guys, we're going to try and get on Raptor, and hopefully we have time for one more after that. We'll see. We also want to grab some food, and we only have about 40 minutes to do all of that, so we'll see how this goes. Guys, we're gonna try and do the last ride of the evening. I'm filming on my cell phone because I didn't want to bring the camera and have to lock it up. We are headed to Gatekeeper. Well guys, got to ride Gatekeeper. It was awesome. Really cool ride. Enjoyed that one a lot, but I still gotta say, out of all these rides, Maverick was my favorite, and I would put Steel Vengeance number 2, Gatekeeper number 3. That's my ranking for the new rides that I have not been on before. The other ones still hold a special place in my heart. Raptor was awesome, of course. Been on that many times. Still an awesome ride. Really enjoyed that one. One more thing I didn't mention is that we stopped here for our last meal of the night, and it was pretty darn good. I got the chicken walking taco, and I enjoyed it.
2 days later.
So guys, this is an addition after we left the water park on our second day here at Cedar Point. We knew about this on the first day and we were debating on it, and we decided to go ahead and pull the trigger. That's right guys, we are officially Cedar Point Gold Pass members, and we have a membership now through the end of October 2023. So we'll be coming back here for Halloween weekends this October. This is the special that they're currently advertising, and I just couldn't pass that up. All we had to do was upgrade our package for $45, and we get entry all the way through October of next year. How can you beat that? We paid more than that for the 2 days that we visited this year. We can come all of next year for $45. I'm very excited to come back for Halloween weekends. I've never been to this. Cedar Point's been doing it for almost 20 years. And in the 20 years, I've never come in October. So this is going to be exciting. They decorate, they have lights, they have all kinds of like haunted trails and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I can't wait to show you guys what it's all about. All right, guys, check this out. We're getting a little taste of Halloween weekends here. He's out here advertising Halloween weekends. So I am looking forward to this so much. They have some information here. They're hiring for Halloween weekends. If you're looking for a job in the Sandusky area, you come on down. They are hiring right now.
While walking through the park, we noticed several areas that were already decorated for Halloween weekends, like this pirate ship. Am I the only one that thinks this looks like the old pirate dark ride? We also noticed several areas that might be possible scare zones, and check out this hearse being pulled by 2 skeletal horses. And these skeletons, we saw pallets and pallets of them when riding on Gatekeeper. Now, one other thing I wanted to touch on is Cedar Point's plan for 2023. They've been working on this little by little, moving all of their old classic rides down towards the beach. Well, next year they're going to add a pavilion, which will feature higher-end dining as well as an outdoor patio bar. They still plan to move a few more classic rides over to this area, and they're adding a brand new Wild Mouse roller coaster. I can't wait to show you this new area next year, but first, we've got to get to Halloween weekends, and that video will be coming out in October.
And one more thing, the other night when we were on the way out of the park, I bumped into somebody that I rode Steel Vengeance with, and they were kind enough to share their PhotoPass photo with me. So I'm going to insert that photo right here. I just want to say thank you so much to that lovely family from Monroe, Michigan, who sent me a copy of this photo. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Well guys, that is going to do it for our trip out to Cedar Point. We had an awesome time today. It was an incredible day. The food was really good. The rides were incredible. Most of the lines were short. By the way, I didn't mention when we got in line for Maverick, that was our longest wait. We waited about an hour and 10 to an hour and 15 minutes to get on that ride. Most of the other rides were some 15 minutes, some 30 minutes. But towards the end of the night, we're talking 5 to 10 minute waits. It was a walk-on for several rides. So I would say my theory is correct. This is the time to come, the weekend before Labor Day, after many schools go back to school. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to this channel. Let me know you like these, and do that by giving this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to click on that compass so you can stay subscribed to future videos just like this one. And remember, adventure is just a short drive away.